Hi viewers and students. Today we are going to discuss some of the important topics in JavaScript. Like as discussed before in some videos of Uncodemy video series, we have discussed in so many times that we have many things to discuss in a JavaScript, and today is a very important class regarding the React.js. So let me tell you, we have certain requirements to make the concept clear regarding the JavaScript when we are starting and React. So when we want to start learning React.js, we should know some of the important concept of JavaScript that are as follows. First one, that is the variables. That is in the JavaScript, variables plays a very important role, and we have a variable of three types. It's a let, var and const. So in this we will just tell you what are the important points that we should know when we want to start the React.js. So this variables are very important, which plays a major role in deciding the data type of a variable or a functions. Second thing we require is functions. So in React.js we mainly use the arrow functions. In the JavaScript, that also is required. It's mandatory to learn how to use the arrow functions. Third is the JavaScript objects. So in JavaScript objects, we must know how the JavaScript objects are created, how we can extract the values from the JavaScript object. This is also one of the most important part of the React.js. Fourth one is the JavaScript destructuring. So whenever we have a key and value pairs are equal, like when we are submitting a data to the database using the form, so we have a common key and value pairs. So for that, in that case, this JavaScript destructuring is required to minimize the code. So that is called destructuring. Again, the next point is array methods. We have several array methods to know about that, and in that we have a map method which plays a very important role to roll down the data from the API. So that is the map methods. And the next important thing we will discuss about the rest in the spread operator. Sometimes we need to merge an array, sometimes we need to join an array. So to discuss these things, so to manage these two things, we require rest and spread operator in JavaScript. So we must also know these things before start learning React.js. The callbacks are really very important for the JavaScript. So whenever we are passing a parameter, and if you want to pass a function also, that is the meaning of a callback. When if you want to use a function as a parameter, it is called as a callback. Means the function is dependent on some other function. That is the callback. The next important thing in the React.js, we have a promises. Means whatever the API is there, if you want to get the data of an API, definitely we need a promise. So because here, whatever we are doing, we are getting the results or not. If we are getting the error or if we are getting the result, that means we are getting data in the promises. So promises are the very important things that plays a major important role in learning React.js. Now the closures. The functions closures are really important thing which is used to access the current, which is used to current the scope of a Lexial parent scope. It has also the very important role in React.js. And the thing we require in the React.js is the async awaiting function. That means asynchronous function and the synchronous function. That means asynchronous means things are running simultaneously, but in sync method we make use of the concept like one after another. Means first task is completed, then only the second task will start it. So this concept is also required for our database and the API. Now the next thing we require is a OOPS concept, that is the class and the function. Since after 16 version of React.js, Node.js, the concept of class is minimized. It means right now we are using functional component and functions methods to create a component or the pages. So less important nowadays, it is less important to understand to work on classes and objects. The last thing that we are going to discuss is that the modules in the JavaScript are really very important, because here all the things are created in the modules. So how to import that module, how to export the module, that thing is required, because whenever if we have created a component, that thing must be exported to use them as an import. So these are the 12 points are necessary to work on React.js. Thank you viewers for watching my video, and for these type of videos, if you want some other concept of the videos, you can comment on our sections. And if you have any question, if you want to come for the demo, also you can call the Uncodemy. Thank you.
For free career counseling or demo sessions, call or WhatsApp on this number.